Hey there, Coastal Bend. It has been a busy morning in terms of some rain and even some thunderstorms, especially for B County, Refugio County. But we've also got to keep an eye on the tropics on this November 5th. Tropical Storm Rafael has developed in the Caribbean. That happened yesterday late afternoon into the evening. Wind sustained at 60 miles per hour right now. Gusts are up to 70 miles per hour. It is moving northwest at 13 miles per hour with the latest update. So the latest cone tracks it over Cuba and then into the Gulf of Mexico. Now, once this storm gets into the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico, there is a chance it becomes a hurricane. But one caveat is, as it approaches land, there is going to be some cold fronts passing through, a lot of wind shear that it will be interacting with, and so that has a wide range of possibilities as it enters the northern Gulf of Mexico, and a lot of it has to do with how strong this area of high pressure is and where exactly this trough is setting up. So we've got a cold front that's passed through. That's kind of pulling the storm that direction, as well as the steering winds around this high. As the high strengthens into the weekend, there's a pretty good shot that the system takes a turn to the north and makes an impact with a landfall somewhere between Louisiana and Florida. However, a lot of the models, in fact, some of the more well-known ones, typical ones that we watch, does have a turn into the western Gulf of Mexico. So there's still a big range of possibilities, and a lot of that has to do with how the weather pattern sets up. More moisture toward Texas and better rain chances with a westward track. But if it heads north, it's going to mean drier air for Texas over the weekend. The American model really in tune with that. The European a little bit more on the western model, and a weekend cold front would be more likely with the northward push of that tropical system. Right now, our cloud coverage really thickening as we're seeing rain crossing over Coastal Bend, over Corpus Christi right now. It is 68 degrees. Our wind is out of the north-northwest at 21 miles per hour. Temperatures falling. We're now in the 60s in Corpus Christi, which means the front has passed through. We're getting a 30-mile-per-hour wind gust. We're going to keep these gusty winds over the next couple of hours. But then, as you can see, Beeville, which has been past the front for a while now, winds starting to calm down there, as well as through Refugio. But Rockport dealing with some of those those 30-mile-per-hour wind speeds, 60-degree temperatures out there. Here's a look at what we are dealing with to the north: Seadrift, Matagorda Bay, San Antonio Bay, portions of Aransas Bay under a marine warning for the potential of waterspouts, some gusty wind, problems out on the water. If you're headed out on the roads, our rain chances are going to dwindle as we head into the rest of the morning. So we'll see improving conditions on this election day. Temperatures making their way into the 70s this afternoon, but that's going to feel really nice compared to where we've been throughout much of the month of October and early into this November. So it does look like we'll work our way into the mid to upper 70s, clearing skies after lunchtime for areas to the west. A chance for a little spotty shower through about 2 p.m. and then we're done. We're done with the rain by then. We'll see the sun breaking through as the sun is setting this afternoon and evening. And then our temperatures overnight, with northerly winds still around and becoming lighter, we do have a chance possibly to reach 50 for the first time this season. Well, not 50 degrees, but we'll be in the 50s, below 60 degrees possibly for the first time this season. It will be a close call, however, Barbie.